What's going on, guys? Thanks for being with me again today for another breakdown for the Houston Rockets. This is going to be a two-game breakdown as we just had a back-to-back, and I think for most situations, it's going to work out better for me just to do a back-to-back all in one video, especially after how the Rockets played the other night in Miami. I wasn't going to rush a video out there about that, and if I did, it would have been a very rant-worthy video, which I will have to do, on occasion. But so much to unpack from a game like that. But let's get into that. First, make sure you guys subscribe off the Rockets breakdown video for each game they have this season. It's already been a very exciting season, and we're already looking at where we're ranking amongst the West, so we're going to be doing that all year long. So if you're an NBA fan, Rockets fan, hit that subscribe button now. Make sure you like this video. Alright, so the Rockets are coming off a back-to-back, and we're which 1-1. The start of the back-to-back, we were in Miami, which was just an ugly game. I mean, I only got to watch live the first quarter of it and, kept up with it, and that thing was just ugly from the beginning. I mean, some of the issues we've been talking about throughout the season in terms of just the effort were apparent, and really that game just kind of snowballed. Like, they got out to a quick run, we missed some open shots, and we tried to fight back, but we were missing shots, and they continued to make shots, and that thing was just over, really quickly. That was not acceptable by any means, but nights like that happen sometimes, and I actually did think coming in that Miami was going to be a tough matchup for us, with the way that they play and the way we were playing. I thought they were going to be in a situation where they could play well against us, but again, a game I want to forget about. Not much good to say from that game, just bad, and some of the issues we've been bringing up from the team really manifested itself there, where just the effort, Miami was able to take advantage of all that, just taking advantage of easy looks, guys just not getting back. They were in sync defensively, we were just not that. Well, let's get into tonight's game against the Memphis Grizzlies. First thing to note, Russ did not play tonight. And this is actually something I was talking to a friend about. I'm actually happy that they're doing this for Russ. This is something that OKC had, talked to Russ and guys about just, load management type things in the past, and Russ was never down with it. But coming into a new situation, you see where this is really going to be beneficial for him. Obviously he wanted to play tonight, but making sure Russ is the best Russ, physically every time he's out there, and especially come playoff time, this is the best move. And the Rockets are invested in Russ for the next 3 years, so they want to make sure that next year and the year after that, Russ is still in prime shape too. So this is all about that. Just he probably will not play back-to-backs at any point of his Rockets career. But the reason why he can do it is he's got a guy that can go drop 44 when he's out. James Harden is out getting buckets tonight, man. Another great performance from him. The team really showed a lot of the effort that we were lacking in Miami for parts of the game. The things dropped off, but for the most part, I think their intensity, you could see that the focus was a lot better than it had been, and they came out and showed it tonight. Shout out to Ja Morant, though. Every game I've watched them, and obviously this game here, it's not necessarily in the stats, but just what I watch, I'm impressed with him. There's things has to get better. The game will slow down for him a little bit, but he's definitely a talented player, so shout out to him. More for the Rockets, they put in Gordon in the starting lineup last game, and in this game, obviously, a rush out. But last game, the thought is just to get him in the rhythm starting. I don't think that's especially when you think about the team's problems. Inserting Gordon in for House does not really help the team's problems. Now, you could argue it might help Gordon get going now. That's something that we need, but I don't think that's a long-term solution. Personally, I feel like Gordon should come off the bench and provide that spark off the bench, and he just needs to get his shot going, because again, with the effort and the defensive issues and just securing and the size, subbing in Gordon for House is not a good substitution in my opinion, long term at least. If it's what we need to do for short term just to get EG going, that's what we need. And he had a better game tonight, but he's still just overall for the season. It'd be nice to get him going. But regardless, it's good to get a win off the second of the back-to-back. We're now 4-3. And again, a long way to go. We got the Warriors on Wednesday. That should be a win. The Warriors are really struggling right now. This is not the Warriors of old, so that should be a win for us. Hopefully we can take care of business, and Russ will be back, and things will get going. I'm still excited about this season to come. I know that Miami game was ugly, but again, these these issues are mostly a focus thing, and we have a veteran group. These guys are used to the playoffs. Everybody on this team, has that kind of, that playoff mindset, and some of these games are sometimes tougher to get up for. You see it when guys like House and McLemore, those guys, they still have a lot to prove. So you see them out there, always engaged and focused defensively. And, sometimes, especially early in the season, for some of these vets, it's tough to see. And I'm not really trying to excuse it, but just, maybe a reason as to why we're seeing some of the things we've been seeing throughout the season. So appreciate you guys for watching this video. Again, please subscribe if you're a Rockets fan, NBA fan, and like it. And I'll be back with you guys on Wednesday for another video. All right.